What's up, crypto punks? Jon Fro, aka Crypto Dreams, coming at ya. Welcome to episode number 3 of our Futureverse series. Today, we are looking at Aifa ALLSTARS. Aifa ALLSTARS is the first project set to be launched by Altered State Machine. This game looks absolutely amazing. There's a lot to go over, a lot to look at. I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Aifa, how to get involved, what is coming, all the news. So be sure to stay tuned. If you are feeling the content on this channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Your support is much appreciated. All right, let's dive right in. All right, first thing we are going to be looking at is the Aifa ALLSTARS website. There's a lot to go over on here. I'm going to read over some things and explain some things, and then we will dive deeper into specific areas. Before I begin explaining anything and going into detail, I want to give a shout out to ZapDart. ZapDart is an awesome member in the ASM community. He helped both Hooded and I get the resources to present this episode to you. We have had a few discussions via Discord and talked about a lot of things happening with ASM and Aifa ALLSTARS. So big shout out to you, ZapDart. Thank you so much for all of the assistance. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to read over some things and then explain things in further detail. So what is Aifa ALLSTARS? Let's go ahead and unpack everything. Game on. In the Artificial Intelligence Football Association, the beautiful game is getting smarter. This is Metaverse Football, presented by Altered State Machine. Welcome to Non-Fungible Intelligence. So if we scroll down here, we see token and collections. The first NFTs, an official token of Altered State Machine and Aifa. So you can see that there are the Aifa ALLSTARS here, ASM Brains, and the ASTO token. I will be explaining how these work together. If you are not familiar with the ASM Brains, I highly recommend you watch our last episode featuring ASM. It explains how the brains work. It also goes over everything you need to know about the ASTO token. The ASTO token is a very important part of Aifa ALLSTARS and Altered State Machine. ASM Genesis boxes. These have already dropped. You can buy them on OpenSea. There are 4 different rarities. Each of these boxes contains 4 Aifa ALLSTARS that you will need to play Aifa ALLSTARS, and they also contain a valuable ASM Genesis brain. So if you were wanting to get a Genesis box, they are available on OpenSea. We can see that the floor price is currently 1.55 ETH, and the higher rarities go up significantly in value. One of these mythics is about 3 ETH. So you're paying about double for a mythic, but you can get these on OpenSea, so they are still available. You have the chance to get a higher rarity ALLSTAR. Some of these are extremely valuable. We will look at those on OpenSea here shortly. So you can see here what you'll get inside a box. As I explained, you can configure your NFTs depending on what you pull. I will explain this a little more in detail here shortly. Artificial Intelligence Football Association. Combine Aifa ALLSTARS with ASM brains and create teams to play the world's favorite game. Train your teams and rise up the ranks to become the global champion. Aifa is a decentralized play and earn game economy built by altered state machine to unleash the power of non-fungible intelligence. So the place to get all the details on ASM, you're going to want to join the ASM Discord. That is where you will find all the information you will need about Aifa. If we go to About, we are going to have some more information. The Aifa game, you need 4 AI ALLSTARS and 4 ASM brains to create your fully autonomous Aifa team. Train them up using the ASTO token and then test their skills against other Aifa teams. Climb the ranks, unlock abilities, win ASTO rewards, and join the ALLSTARS. Altered State Machine. Altered State Machine is a groundbreaking decentralized protocol for composition and ownership of AI agents via NFTs. We aim to power smart characters right across the metaverse. Welcome to Non-Fungible Intelligence. So your Aifa ALLSTARS are artificial intelligence. They are AI. They are AI via the ASM brain. You will have your ALLSTARS that works in tandem with a brain, and then you can train your brain. This is your memory tree. This is how you have trained your brain within your ALLSTAR to act. So if you want a really defensive Aifa ALLSTAR, you would train it with your brain via the memory tree. So very important to know how these interact with each other. Again, I would watch our ASM episode to dive deep into that. I'm not going to fully dive in on this episode. So if we scroll down here, we can see the ASTO token. The ASTO token is the lifeblood of the ASM ecosystem. It is used all over. Again, this is explained in detail in our ASM episode. It will be used to level up your Aifa ALLSTARS, train them basically. So the ASTO token is very important. One other thing to note about the ASTO token and the Aifa ALLSTARS, if you are an Aifa ALLSTAR NFT holder, you will get an allocation of ASTO that you can claim. I believe 2% of all ASTO will be allocated to Aifa ALLSTAR owners. So anybody holding an Aifa ALLSTAR is going to be able to claim ASTO token. You will, I believe, stake your NFTs and lock them up for a period of time. The longer you lock it up, the more ASTO token you will get to claim. Also, I believe the higher rarity NFTs will be able to claim more. So there are benefits to holding a higher rarity ALLSTAR. All ALLSTARs are the founding characters of the Aifa world, primes, bosses, families. Explore the ALLSTAR universe with this ready-to-print poster. So they have a poster that runs over how everything works. I'm gonna go over that poster with you. There are several rarities, families, traits, many things to look at. Get smart. The Brain NFT is the heart of ASM. You can load it into any ALLSTAR, train it to play Aifa, and much more to come. Get smarter. Using the ASM genome mining feature, you'll be able to create new brains for your team. That is something, again, that was gone over in the ASM episode. There are arenas. These are going to be extremely valuable. We'll take a look at that and then switch it up. At the great unboxing, your ALLSTARs emerge with random traits, but you get an opportunity to customize each one. So you can customize your NFTs when you open your boxes. Once they have been customized, you cannot change that. That is locked in permanently. So if you do buy a box and open it, you have the ability to configure your NFT how you so choose. So a very important thing that needs mentioning is there is Aifa ALLSTARS, and then there is also AI League. AI League is a mobile game that is planned on being launched in January. That is the word, that AI League will launch this month, and it will be free to play. Anybody can play this. So very important to note, this will kind of be a warm-up for Aifa ALLSTARS, and will be something that will help to bring attention to Aifa ALLSTARS. But this is set to be launched in January, so very, very soon, perhaps in weeks. There is a separate Discord to AI League, so keep that in mind. It is called AI League, and then there's Aifa ALLSTARS, but they work in tandem with each other. They just had a really cool event with FIFA World Cup where you made predictions and you could win yourself cosmetic NFTs, and it was a great way to bring awareness about Aifa ALLSTARS. So I'm excited about the mobile launch that's coming soon. So keep that in mind, everybody. I would join both the AI League Discord and the ASM Discord. They are two separate Discords, but you'll get all your AI League information in the AI League Discord. All right, so here is the ALLSTAR universe. This is the poster I was talking about earlier. I am going to explain this in detail with you. It's quite confusing when you first take a look at it, but once you figure it out, it does a great job of explaining everything. We're going to start with the families here. There are 4 different families: originals, assimilated, zombies, and super heroines. So if we look here on this wheel, the outermost ALLSTARS are the originals. These are the commons. Then you have assimilated, getting closer to the center. Then you have your zombies. Those are right here. And then you have super heroines. These are the primes right here. The super heroines have their own spot right down here. That is what you're seeing right here. But these are your super heroines, your primes. So this is layered in rarity. If we look down here, we have immutable. These are your primes and your bosses. So there is also one other set of NFTs, and these are the bosses right here. These are the rarest, the most valuable NFTs you could get. If you do get a boss in a box, which you still have the potential for, not all of the bosses have been revealed. Not all of the primes have been revealed either. So if you do take a chance on a box, you have the potential to pull a boss or a prime. If you get either one of these, they are extremely valuable. The bosses are by far the most valuable. One of the reasons for this is bosses will get dropped an arena. The arenas are going to be extremely valuable. I will explain why here shortly when we look at arenas. But these are your families, and then you have the bosses as well. If we scroll down, we are going to see customize and all the traits that you can configure once you open a box. But again, once you customize and configure your NFT, you can not change it. So any NFT you buy off the secondary, you can't change that. That is what it is. There is also a rare chromatic trait that your NFTs can also receive from opening a box. If you get one of these are also quite rare. The most rare would be over here. So least rare to most rare. One thing to mention is that zombies are the only family unable to get this trait. Any other one of the families can get it. If we scroll up here as well, we're gonna see original primes. These are the primes. These are all of these right down here. There are 19 of them. Those are all numbered right here. So these are what kind of primes are in each of these spots on this boss wheel. We recently partnered with Swissborg. Swissborg is a mobile application for crypto trading and interest-bearing accounts. The crypto markets can be confusing and overwhelming. Let Swissborg be the one that simplifies it for you. Swissborg aggregates the top 5 crypto exchange prices and finds the best price for your purchase or sale. All accounts, fiat and crypto, are segregated, meaning no greedy CEO can run off with your funds. Swissborg is a community-led project with zero venture capital funding, meaning they can't dump the token on unsuspecting retail. There are no exaggerated yield or staking rates because, unlike many exchanges, they do not gamble with your money. Sign up with our referral link and earn free CHSB to kickstart your crypto portfolio with Swissborg. All right, now we are going to look at accessories and hobbies. There is still a lot of speculation and a lot that has not been confirmed about accessories and hobbies. All the ALLSTARS come with an accessory and they also have a hobby. How these will work exactly, again, there's a lot of speculation, but originals will have these specific accessories right here, and then assimilated will have these. Zombies have their own, and super heroine has their own. Here's kind of a close-up of what these look like. So when you jump on OpenSea and you take a look at an NFT, they will have an accessory. They will also have a hobby. There are summoners, trainers, gourmet, roboticist, fighter, and adventurer. Again, still a lot of speculation on this. One thing I believe that has been confirmed is that, say, if your NFT has a burger hobby, there will be tournaments for only NFTs that have the burger hobby. That, according to my sources, has been confirmed. So that is one role that these will play. That's probably how these will interact. We'll be able to get in tournaments and certain access to parts of the metaverse that you won't have otherwise. Each will have their own kind of key into areas that others will not. And I believe there are also higher rarities for these. You will possibly get airdrops. Again, not confirmed there, but that is a possibility. So this is something to note when you are looking at your NFTs, and if you're looking to buy an NFT, seeing what kind of accessories and hobbies they have. All right, so let's jump on OpenSea and take a look at the ASM Aifa ALLSTARS. We'll look at the traits, hobbies, and some rarities, and a lot of other things here. Floor price is currently 0.049. These are all the originals, the commons here. But if we click on this one, we're gonna see that it has an accessory right here. That's gonna be this one, a Game Boy. So all of these originals, they'll have these types of accessories. So that one has a Game Boy, and if we scroll down to its properties, we're gonna see that its hobby is original. But you can pick up a original for 0.049. There's a couple of those, and then they progressively go up, but you could grab 4 of these and get yourself a team. You would also need 4 brains to play Aifa ALLSTARS, so keep that in mind. Brains are relatively reasonable for the Gen 2 brains. So you could grab these 4 for about 0.2 ETH. If you want to search for a higher rarity, just go to family here. You want to look up family. That's going to bring up all of the categories right here. So say you want a zombie. You can get yourself a zombie for 0.095 ETH and moving upwards. Let's go ahead and take a look at the super heroines. These are significantly more expensive since they are much more rare. You can see that there are 1,478 of these unpacked so far from the boxes, but they almost double in price once, let's see, about 6 or 8 of these are sold. They're gonna basically double in price here, so get significantly more expensive. And if we look at high to low, we're gonna see probably some of the chromatic ones. Yeah, right here is a chromatic for 22 ETH. But if we search without putting on a category, we're gonna see that I believe this one right here is probably a boss. This is a Genesis boss. So this is listed at 77 ETH. So you're looking at over 100K to grab one of these bosses. Again, though, these will get an arena airdropped. Who knows what else you might get from holding a boss. These are super rare and extremely valuable. Speaking of arenas, let's go ahead and take a look at arenas and talk about those a little bit. Here is some artwork that has been leaked. No arenas have been dropped yet to the bosses, so that is still coming. The game is not set to launch till Q2 of this year, so there is still some time. There's no definite date of when Aifa ALLSTARS will be launched in Q2, but it is coming soon. That is when arenas will be dropped to the bosses, but these are extremely valuable. There will only be about 50 of these. One of the reasons these are going to be so valuable is this is where tournaments will be held. So if you have a team and you want to play another team, this will take place within these arenas. And from my understanding, these arenas will earn passive income for the holders. So extremely valuable, very limited supply. There will be 40,000 Aifa ALLSTARS minted if all of the current boxes are unboxed. That would be 10,000 teams. There will be a very low supply of arenas. And then also from my understanding, there will be breeding in the future. So if you hold 2 Aifa ALLSTARS, you will be able to breed yourself a new Aifa ALLSTAR. This will enable new players to come in. So there's the potential that hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of people will get involved in Aifa ALLSTARS. These arenas will skyrocket and become extremely, extremely valuable. That is why bosses are going for 77 ETH on OpenSea. Those could also skyrocket once we get closer to game launch. So that's what I know about the arenas. They'll be coming soon. They look amazing. I recommend joining the ASM Discord so you can keep up to date on everything that is happening. Well, there it is. That is Aifa ALLSTARS. A lot of exciting things coming in Q1 and Q2 of 2023. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. It is much appreciated. If you are feeling the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.
Rap music.